It's the mid. Try that again. Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today it is Vlogmas Day 21. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned, and I ended up filming these a little later than I wanted to, and it is actually after Christmas. We are in the gap between Boxing Day and New Year. We're in that little Bermuda Triangle area. So today we are looking at 60 ways to make your life simple again. If you haven't seen the previous one, vlog 20, we did 20 in that video, and we're going to be doing 20 in this video. So this is to look at things that can make your life simpler in 2025, which as of filming this, it is day 28. So I'm a little behind. So this is Vlogmas Day 21, and I am going to finish 22, 23, and 24, bringing us up to what would have been Christmas Eve, but things didn't go to plan, and I had a lot on. So without any further ado, let's get into another lot of these things that can make your life and mine, hopefully, fingers crossed, simpler in 2025. The first one is apparently don't steal. Who knew? First one on the top is don't steal. Now, I don't know what that means. Does that mean by stealing something emotionally, stealing something physically, stealing something mentally? Just don't steal. Be happy with what you've got. Don't envy somebody else, I guess is the true meaning of this. And just be happy with what you have. Don't steal. Simple yet effective. Number 22, always be honest. And this isn't just being honest with your friends and your family. This is being honest about yourself as well. Honesty is one of the things that a lot of people put a lot of value into, whether it's your colleagues, your friends, your partners. Honesty, loyalty, those kind of things go hand in hand. And honesty is one of the things that I think a lot of people put a lot of value into. And if you're not honest with somebody, you have to have a good reason. I know sometimes people will say that a little white lie doesn't hurt anyone, but secrets always come out eventually, and sometimes they are even worse than just being honest in the first place. Number 3, say I love you as often as possible. Now, showing signs of love and affection, sometimes people maybe go a little OTT. I'm one of those people where I'll say I love you to my boys on occasion, but it's not like, oh, I love you every day. And when I had a partner, even then, it would be things like waking up in the morning and going, I love you, or going to bed at night, having a cuddle and go, I love you, good night, and that kind of thing, but not like every hour on the hour. Not having to say I love you constantly, but reaffirming the love is there on occasion. Number 24, do one thing at a time and give it all you've got. So this is trying not to overwhelm yourself, taking little things on maybe day by day. If you've got a list of stuff that you want to achieve this year, and I totally get it, 2024 was quite a busy, hard pressed year. And you probably have a lot that you didn't achieve this year that you want to achieve for 2025. As this thing, do one thing at a time, but put your all into that one thing, so you either accomplish it, get it sorted, or get it done, and then you can move on to the next thing. Don't overwhelm yourself or bombard yourself with way too many things, because you'll end up having lots of little things that you haven't completed or you haven't finished. Next thing, 25, finish one project before you start another. Goes hand in hand with the previous one. If you're going to start a project, and I know all those men out there cannot wait for January where they get into all their DIY manly stuff with their new tools they got for Christmas. But if you're going to start something, maybe decorate a room, or you want to take a class or something, maybe just fixate on that one thing, and then the next month concentrate on something else, and just take it like day by day. Do a different thing each month or each week, and that way you don't, once again, like the previous one, you don't overwhelm yourself. Okay, next, 26, be yourself. Now this is a hard one, because I'm always being told to be myself, be genuine, be true to myself, and I sometimes feel that I want to hide who I am. I want to hide certain things about me. I don't want a lot of people to know certain things, because then you start getting questioned and judged and all of that mumbo jumbo. And me personally, just cannot be dealing with it. But I have tried to be more myself as the years have rolled on. I have molded myself into a person that I actually like within reason. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be bettering myself more in 2025. The next one, when traveling, pack light. When you go on holiday, you always think you need the kitchen sink. Have you ever thought of just taking one bag? I heard people say, "What?" I traveled for an entire month in May, and most of my stuff went in one backpack and one carrier bag, and that was it. I barely even take a suitcase with me. I didn't feel I needed a lot. Obviously, you needed clothes, you needed underwear, you needed socks, but that was kind of it. I didn't need a lot. I didn't take my laptop with me. I had my phone with me for filming. I had my tripod, little mini tripod. Um, I had my toiletries, obviously, and I had some clothes, and that was kind of it. That was like all I took. I didn't think I needed like an entire like carry on. I do take a small suitcase with me on occasion, and that is when I pick up things like mystery bags or mystery clothes bags. If I intend on coming back with a lot, I do take a small suitcase, but I don't tend to take like big cases or a couple of them. I don't think I need to. So travel light. Question 28. Clean up after yourself. So I live with my youngest, and he is 16, and I wouldn't say we're the best people at cleaning up after ourselves. I do tend to go through the day, do what I need to do, but before I go to bed, I'll have a quick whip round and just tidy what I've done that day and have a quick little tidy, but not like an intense one. It's just putting stuff away that I've done with. Um, Probably need to get a bit better at cleaning up after myself. I do get awfully tired as the day goes on, due to my depression and mental health. I do feel less motivated some days and a bit tired and lethargic the others. And I'm like, but I could try a bit harder. There's always something you can work on. 29, learn to cook. I can actually cook. I actually cook really well. I have an air fryer now. I have a slow cooker. I have a microwave and an oven. Plenty of opportunity to cook. Am I good at cooking? I would say it's edible. I would say it's tasty. I wouldn't say I could cook everything. I hate cooking things like pastries, breads, all of that. No. Mm-mm. I like hearty kind of foods, pasta, lasagna, pizza. That I can manage. A big fry up, a roast dinner. So I can cook, just maybe not, au cuisine or gourmet. Number 30, make a weekly menu and shop for only the items you need. So I actually do this. I go out 3 times a week on average, sometimes 2, and I buy 2 or 3 days worth of food that I need for those 2 or 3 days. And then I will go out again and buy 2 or 3 days worth of food. And I have that luxury because I live a minute and a half from Tesco's. So I don't need to stock my fridge and have stuff go out of date when I literally just live right opposite where Tesco's is. You can see the store from my house. It's that close. So I don't have an overly big fridge. I don't have an overly big kitchen space. And as it is only me and my youngest, I don't need to like have a whole kitchen full of food that's going to go off. I just go there every 2, 3 days and just pick up a couple of days worth of food. And if anything, it gives me a reason to not only get out of the house, but I can pick up some bargains, maybe on the cheap, some reduced items, and it saves me a bit of money. Okay, next, 31. Buy and cook in bulk. So I don't buy and cook in bulk because there is only the 2 of us. And most of the time, either he's not here in the evening or I'm not here in the day, or vice versa. And one of us is always like on and going about. He goes to his girlfriend's. I'll have stuff I want to film, or I'll go away for nights. So there's always food in the house, but we don't need like a huge amount. If I had like a family of 4 living here, then I would probably batch cook because it's just so much easier. Because if not, you spend 90% of your time in the kitchen. but I don't. So 32, stay out of other people's drama. Easier said than done, right? Drama is everywhere. Drama is on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X or Twitter, whatever the hell it's called now. Drama's in your own life, every day, drama at work. I think drama is inevitable. It's just how much you entertain it into your life, I guess, is the main answer. Try and limit drama to like a minimum. Okay, 33, buy things with cash. So this is like a 50-50. People are pushing you to pay by card. Other people want to keep cold, hard cash because when shit hits the fan and things go wrong, you've got cash. Me personally, I had my bank account hacked recently. They emptied my account, and you know what I didn't have? Cash. No, I didn't have any cash. Everything I had was in my bank account. I'd kept it in there. When they wiped out my account, I had no cash to hand at all. If I'd have had some cash in my purse and money on my card, when they took the money off my card, I would have had some in cash. So I kind of 50-50 it now. I keep a little cash in my purse and some in my bank. So I've got like emergency money, I guess. Number 34, maintain your car, home, and other belongings. So I don't have a car, and maintaining my home, I don't really need to do. It's a council house, and maintaining myself, and belongings. I could do with probably an overhaul. And my belongings, I usually do the minimalist challenge, but I'm not doing it this year because I donated quite a lot to car boots and charities last year. I might do it later in the year, but I'm not currently doing the minimalist challenge this year. Sorry guys, but I have took most of my life to a car boot and I am selling on Vinted and most of my stuff is accounted for now. Next, 35. Smile more often. I'm always being told to smile more often, and in fact, it makes me want to smile less. And 90% of the time, the people that are telling me to smile more haven't had a smile on their face in days, so judgy. 36. If you hate doing something, stop it. So I guess with January coming up, oh yes, January's coming, New Year's resolutions. Oh, the Horcrux of the world, huh? Love it or hate it. If you hate doing something, don't do it. So this is going to be like New Year's resolutions. If you can't see yourself doing a New Year's resolution past the first week, don't even bother. Just stop. Just don't even bother. Give up. Don't put yourself through shit if you're going to come out the other side worse or off. Just stop. New Year's resolutions are evil, I tell you. Number 37. Treat everyone with respect and patience. I think we could all do with a bit of this. Since the pandemic, I think Britons have become a bit more stuck up, a bit more private, a bit more personal, and a bit more arrogant. I think the whole pandemic just showed the real people of society and just how negative and arrogant the British people are. I don't think it went as well as it could. On the flip side, I did think we learned to respect each other more on about how life is short and how you can just blip out of an existence due to a pandemic. Question 38. Apologize when you should. I think this is more being able to recognize when you should apologize as well. Not just apologizing when you should, but recognizing it. Realizing you were in the wrong can be a lot. Taking the blame for something when you necessarily don't think you're in the wrong. But is it easier just to apologize and move on? Probably goes hand in hand with the try not to do so much drama. And question 39, write things down. Keep a list, keep a journal, keep a diary, keep it fresh in your mind. It gives you a thing to look at, like a mood board. Aspirations for the year, maybe a resolution board if you really want to do New Year's resolutions. I personally despise them. But write things down. A wish list for the year, a bucket list for the year, things you want to achieve for the year. And then the last one in this video is be curious. Get out there, be curious, wonder about the world, wonder about the surroundings, wonder about being curious and meeting new people. Be curious of anything. Get out there and start a new group, take a new class, find a new partner. Be curious about that dating world that you haven't dipped your little toes into in a while. Be curious of what it's like to travel abroad. Just be curious for no reason other than you're nosy or you want to be educated or you want to learn something. Get out there and be curious. And that is part 2. There is a third part coming up, and this is 60 ways to make life simple again. This is obviously a late Vlogmas video. I think this is day 21. Tomorrow will be day 22, where we're going to do the third part of this and the final part of the life made simpler. Let me know down below any tips or tricks you have for making your life simple again in 2025. I am sorry this is late. Unfortunately, I had a lot going on in the run up to Christmas, and the last week was Christmas from hell. But it did improve by Christmas Day, thank God. But if you want to like and subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, and you want to support the channel in any way, a PayPal, super chat, and super thanks. It is still 'tis the season to be giving until New Year's Eve, and I will see you for another video where we're going to go through the last of the things to make your life simple. Hopefully, fingers crossed, some of these work for 2025, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.